I filmed your reading, uploaded it to TikTok, and then something happened with my phone and it decided it didn't want to download your video. So you're getting a second weekly love reading. So I'm recording this one on YouTube as a live. I'll need to download it. If you want to watch it straight away, you can watch it by going to videos on my YouTube channel and then go to lives. You can also watch the alternative reading, like might as well watch both, by going to my TikTok channel, which is at 7 Chakras Tarot. It's the number 7, okay, 7 Chakras Tarot. I wonder if I can link it. You can attempt to find me on TikTok. I don't think there's any spaces in between. But yeah, I've got a TikTok channel. It's exactly the same videos and they are exactly the same length. I just tend to get like more like viewers from America on YouTube, and then I get more like European ones on TikTok. So I just want to do both really, because I think there's a much younger audience. Well, there is a much younger audience on TikTok, and there's like a really good number of people waking up to tarot like at a much younger age, which I think is brilliant. You know, personal development is something a lot of young people need, guidance, soul searching. And on YouTube, I have a much older audience, which I really like, because YouTube is where I found tarot. And, you know, we all seek out tarot usually in our darkest moments. I think there's amazing readers on YouTube. So I encourage anyone who finds my content on TikTok, I encourage them to join YouTube, because for me, like, it's the largest platform for YouTube readers, and I think the algorithm moves a lot more slowly, but I think there's just really quality readers on YouTube. I want to stay loyal to it because it's where I found tarot. But yeah, I've got the TikTok, and I'm very, very happy that more people are getting guidance and comfort during difficult times, okay? Because that's what it's all about. It's entertainment, but it's also trying to process difficult emotions, okay? So I just want to make it clear that I had done your reading. It does exist on TikTok, but you're getting a second brand new reading for YouTube. But if you want to check out at 7 Chakras Tarot on TikTok, there's another very long Sagittarius reading there waiting for you. So you get 2. So sorry about that. Right, let's get going. My feet are killing from being on my feet in work all day. I'm a high school teacher, and I need new boots. They just about made it through the day. So yeah, my feet are sore now. Right, 3 cards for Sagittarius, please. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Sagittarius' highest good. How is Sagittarius feeling in this 3rd week of October with regards to the one they're thinking of, dealing with, or manifesting? Okay, because sometimes we're not dealing with anyone, but we're sort of manifesting someone in by having lots of thoughts about what we do want or what we would like. Right, how is Sagittarius feeling? Okay, so we've got the Justice reversed. Not very good, actually. Tower moment and Page of Cups. An apology. Drama. A tower is, you know, life will never be the same again. Okay, so everything will be pulled down that was in existence, which sounds really dramatic, but it's rebuilt in a much more solid structure with a better foundation. So what replaces it is a lot better. Okay, so that's what we've got. And we've got a Page of Cups, which can be an offer of feelings, and often that can be an apology. I'm going to say it's an apology from someone because the combination of cards that we've got is the Justice reversed and the Tower. Okay, so I think someone's really pulled this relationship to pieces, whether they meant to or not, and you know, they're trying to make up for it now. You're in a single energy with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles represents someone who's self-sufficient. I do recommend that you go and find the reading on TikTok. Actually, I'm so sorry that I've tried to download it so many times. It's some kind of glitch happened with my phone and it won't. I've tried like 3 or 4 times to download the video, but I think it's worth going and checking it out, honestly, because this seems like a follow-on of what came out in that reading. What flipped over then? Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands reversed. See, the Eight of Wands, when it's upright, is fast action, progress, forward movement, okay? We've got it reversed, so it's the opposite of that, okay? Things are at a standstill. You're in your single energy, and I think you really don't want to hear. Perhaps it isn't progress because you've heard it all before. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, I need a foot massage. I've had a bath and I just need to be off my feet now. Where's my drink? Okay, let's get 3 cards from your person. Right, they're showing up as the King of Pentacles in the upright with the Four of Cups. Okay, so someone who you have viewed as a good provider who is closed off, you know, they're quite stubborn, they're closed off to new ideas, new opportunities, anything that's offered towards them, like this cup, that is literally a card of rejection, okay, of any cup that's offered towards them. So I think your King of Pentacles, now that can be a man or a woman, but I think they are a Taurus, a Virgo or a Capricorn, or they have heavy Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn placements, okay? They are your spouse, you live together in a home, and I think they have been very stubborn, unmovable, fixed, and you know, it's caused a lot of unfairness. There isn't any growth happening, and you are really feeling it, and you've been feeling it for a long time. They're their own worst enemy, okay? The Lovers in the challenge position. Now, the Lovers is a divine union, okay? When it's reversed, there is unequal give and take. Now, it's come out as the challenge, so yeah, there just isn't fairness or equality going on here. I don't think either of you are happy, and I think it's your person's dysfunction which is causing you to go into a single energy, okay? They are too stubborn, they are not evolving, they are not learning their lessons. And they could be a really good person, because the King of Pentacles is a solid provider, you know, and they make money and they spend money, they like nice things, but they earn that money with lots of hard work. They spend it on the people around them, okay? But they've got some kind of very stubborn perspective that they're not willing to change. They are not open to your ideas. And neither of you are operating as a couple because of it. Right, one more. How is Sagittarius' person feeling in this 3rd week of October? One more card, please, Spirit. Right, we've got a combination of, I'm sure these cards came out, I'm sure these came out in the last reading that I did, which was Capricorn. We've got Scorpio. Yeah, they did. We've got Scorpio, which is death, the end of a cycle. It's a major arcana, and we've got the 10 of Wands. There can be no more. There can be no more burdens taken on. Look at this skull. There's wands, which each one represents a challenge or a burden. They're just dropping on top of this skull. You know, what a headache. Like, that's 10 is the end of a cycle. The numbers start from 0, they go 1 through 10, and they reset back to 0. When they get to 10, it can't go any higher than that. That's the most burden anyone can carry before we have the end of a cycle. Okay, that's what the death card represents. I do think that what came out in the Capricorn reading, you, Sagittarius, could be a cusper. You could cusp with Capricorn, because we're getting the same reading where it's like divorces on the cards here. And I don't say that lightly. Let's get 3 for the outcome for the 3rd week of October. Yeah, look. That represents a public union. The 4 of Wands represents the 4 legs of a chair, the 4 walls of a house, stability. 4 is the number of stability. This is a public union. You can even see a picture of a house at the bottom. This is people that live together. They are married. They are well established. Everybody well knows this connection. Okay, let's get 2 more. Right, so look, in the challenge we've got separation. This also came out in the Capricorn reading, and you've watched me shuffle. Is this house going to remain a home, or is it going to be broken up? Okay, are you going to go your separate ways? And one final one. This is freaky. This is absolutely freaky. This came out, I'm sure it did, in the Capricorn reading. It's the 6 of Wands in the challenge position. So the 6 of Wands in the upright is success, victory, recognition. Okay? This is in the challenge. In the reverse, that's failure. Okay? Sudden loss at the last minute. So, guys, I'm getting a divorce reading here. I think you're seriously considering it. I'm going to clarify, and I'm going to get messages from your person, okay? I use the Shadow Love Oracle cards. Give me one for the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the 4 of Cups, rejection of new ideas, offers of emotion, advances. I'm guessing from you. Closed off, detached, you know. You might as well be wallpaper kind of vibe. Two-faced. Playing with your emotions is insincere, not who you think. Oh, this person turns their feelings on and they turn them off. Like a light switch. That's not cool. That's very controlling and manipulative behaviour. Why have we got the Lovers and the Challenge, please? Equal give and take in a divine union. Adrift. Your person wishes that the ant settled down. I know that sounds really blunt, but that's what's coming out. They want to run away from it all. Okay, probably because it represents stability, security and being reliable. Having a reliable mood. I wouldn't say that they're bored. They're probably not able to cope with, you know, being stable all the time. It could be part of the character, but it could be part of childhood trauma. It could be to do with psychological disorders like bipolar. ADHD. Autism. Demanding. Unrealistic expectations. They view you as unrealistic and demanding. They feel overly controlled. Now, rightly or wrongly, that is their perspective, okay? I'm not saying that's what you're like, but that might be how they view things. Four of Wands, please. Four of Wands. Fierce temper. Has too many issues and dark moods. Abusive. Does this person lose their temper at home? Do they get depressed? Do they go silent when they're, you know, in distress? It speaks to unhealthy reactions, okay? They're not responding, they're reacting. Heavy emotions, you know, we compensate for those by sulking because we don't want to say things we don't mean. So this person might sulk for longer than necessary, or they might blow up, or they might switch between both. They might get down, you know, for long periods. There's something to do with erratic moods, okay, and having a temper. And I'm a Taurus, and I will admit that I've got a long fuse, but when I blow, I blow. Do you know what I mean? Up in the air, not able to make solid plans, flighty. We've got separation as the challenge. This person is not reliable. Public image, they're with you because they think it gives them a better public image. They wonder what people would think of them if they weren't with you. You know, to be a father, to be a husband, okay, it gives you a sense of pride. You know, it shows that you take on responsibilities. It shows that you are safe to be around, rightly or wrongly. You know, that's how you are viewed in society, as respectable, mortgage paying, you know, turn up at work every day, go home, be a dad, be a husband. And it goes, you know, the same for people who have children. If they're female, they are mums, they pay mortgages, they go to work every day, they come home, they keep a clean house, you know, they bath the children, they put them to bed. It gives you this ultra sense in our society as being respectable when you are a wife, when you are a mother, you know. The same for dads with keeping a home, but I've got to be honest, you know, like there are men that do a lot around the home, or their house husbands even, but us women, you know, we don't have it easy when it comes to having a full-time job and doing things around the house. We tend to have the lion's share, and that's just a fact. This person believes that everybody sees them as respectable because they are in this union with you, this public union, potentially with children. You know, they're in a mother or father role, or husband or wife role. They have a house with you. It makes them look respectable. And this is what they, you know, stay in this for, is to be respectable, because they know that they have the potential to be two-faced, flighty, someone that wants constant adventure, someone that gets bored. You know, they can be devilish, like they can get into trouble. Okay, they've got a way with words. They're very charismatic, funny, charming, full of energy. You know, they're difficult to pin down. They're a slippery customer. So they're in this because they know that it gives them respectability. 6 of Wands in the challenge. So success, victory is going to be a challenge. Negativity, like a dark cloud above, you are depressed, extreme moods. This person could be bipolar, you know. They could be someone who is manic depressive. They could be someone who's experienced child trauma, so they view anything in a very catastrophized kind of way. They have, you know, they blow their temper, they have low triggers. There's something unusual about this person, okay? Give me one for Two-Faced, please. This person's closed off. Sometimes they're like really warm and loving, and sometimes they're really closed off and you just feel like you're talking to yourself. Devotion blooms, nurture both blossoms and thorns with tenderness. You might have to have a lot of patience with them. Mapping the way, explore love and unearth unexpected treasures. This could be part of your journey together, is understanding them, their moods, their ways, you know, their reasons for being the way that they are, what makes them unique. Or it could be an opportunity to call it a day and say, do you know what, we've had a good innings, we've had a great go at this, you know, we can continue to co-parent, but actually I think we'll be more harmonious each in our own homes, you know. And the thing that we have in common now is we both want the best for our children. It's going to be up to you to map the way, okay? Which direction is this going to go in? Adrift, not willing to settle down. Love's disguise. Go beyond the superficial looks and see who they truly are. You know, we can get really like... we can get really into what someone looks like, or like how we look as a family, you know, and it all gets a bit superficial. You can post the perfect couples selfie, you can post the perfect families selfie, and then you're all arguing and going in different directions behind closed doors. So, you know, it doesn't really mean anything. It's like, are you making each other happy? Or could you actually see things functioning better and having more control over, you know, what goes on as people that now live separately, you know? Why won't that go down? There we go. Demanding, unrealistic expectations, high maintenance diva. That's what they see you as. It doesn't mean that's what reality is. That's how they're viewing you, okay? End of a cycle, 10 of Wands. Clouded vision. Recognise and discuss red flags or areas of concern. What are they looking for then? You know, if coming home at a reasonable hour and you know, being able to sleep well and go to work each day is too much of an ask. What is, like, what are they, thinking is like a good deal? Because they might be asking for stuff that's unreasonable, If you want the kudos for being a father and a husband, if you want the kudos for being a mother and a wife, then you've got to be one. You can't be running around doing whatever you like, whenever you like, with whoever you like. You can't be flopping around on a couch and saying I'll be fine in a few weeks. You've got to take responsibility and go and get diagnosed. You've got to take responsibility and take medication. You've got to take responsibility and get a new routine, You can't just have the label and all the kudos that goes with the label and then leave it to the other person to do like 90% or 95% while you do 5. That's not a partnership. That's not fair, okay? Envy's turmoil, obsessed hearts and jealous minds brew a storm of unyielding chaos. Wow. So there's like jealousy creeping in now because you're not sure what's going on with them. You're wondering like what they are thinking about when they're not in the moment. You're wondering where they're going when they're not with you. There's, a lack of trust because you're just not connecting with each other. And it might be something where, you've tried everything you can, Sagittarius, you've given it 110%. And it's just time to like, review things. Fierce temper, dark moods, abusive, many anger issues. Long path, needing to take time out or be on your own for a while. Take a break. If you get away from this person and your life is really calm and stable and it seems better without them in it, you've got your answer. Taming anger, don't roar in arguments, respect can heal wounds. Wishful thinking, having lofty ideals leads to a letdown, be realistic. Yeah, so if you have a partner who has been diagnosed, then obviously we can't hold them to the same stereotype or hold them to the same standards that we might hold ourselves. However, no one has carte blanche to just be a flop and get all the kudos, because we're not going to go around pretending they're like something they're not. Okay. Magic within, create space for personal growth and self-discovery. Storms of love, conflict is an opportunity for growth and change. If you guys are clashing more than you're getting on, you've got your answer. If professionals are being involved and it's still not working, you've got your answer. If finances have been on the down low, for 6 months or more, you've got your answer. If someone's refusing to take their medication, if they're non-compliant, you've got your answer. If the kids are really affected by it, because it's dysfunctional, you've got your answer. So there's a lot to take on board. Try getting some time away from your partner and see how life is without them in it. If it's simpler, if it's easier, if it's stress-free, you've got your answer. Negativity. Give me one for negativity. Whirlwind. Don't get caught up in the drama. Choose peace. Well, that is definitely a vibe. Choosing peace. Protect your peace, We We can't fix people, especially if they don't want to do their own shadow work or actually like make progress or actually undo vicious cycles. Give me one for mapping the way. Explore love and unearth unexpected treasures. Look at this. Be more selfish. I want to get you drunk. This person has very irresponsible behaviours. They like to get drunk, lose control, distract themselves, get up to no good. They might have a wandering eye, so think on that. You might already suspect, okay? I'm absolutely in love with you. They like to, you know, fantasise about being in love with multiple people. I left because you told me to. Obsessed hearts and jealous minds. You may have had these conversations already where you've discussed potential infidelity, okay, and the potential of divorce, going your separate ways. I just wish things were different, you know. I'm sure people do wish things were different, but too much may have happened and too much may not be changing. You know, it's too little, too late. Time to protect your peace. 7, wait. Storms of love conflict is an opportunity for growth and change. Create space for personal growth and self-discovery. You've got a lot of 7s here. There's some personal growth and self-discovery that needs to happen on both sides. You both need to think about the next chapter of your lives and how you want that to be. You know, separate, apart, peaceful, you know, aggressive, conflict. I meant what I said. 5 is the number of change. They're probably going to promise to change and pull the socks up, but I mean, how many times can you hear that before it gets annoying? Let's get you some advice, because I feel like this was a lot. If it resonates, please will you give me a like and share, repost, subscribe, support the channel. We've got 70 subscribers now on YouTube. Yeah, TikTok, I've got about 230 followers. And as I say, it's all the same videos, and you'll get to check out the other Sagittarius reading that I did, and it's a long one. Yeah, I have no idea why that video wouldn't download, so I'm sorry about that. Unlock ancient secrets. The past holds the keys to your future. Okay, so I'm sure there's been plenty that's been wonderful in this union, but contracts can expire, they can come to an end, and it doesn't mean it should never have happened. But you might want to use what you have learned and what you've discovered and what you know you don't want in order to inform what you do want going forward, you know, solo with someone new, or potentially to have a break and then come back together after some progress has been made by this person on their issues, boundaries been drawn. You might want to come back together, but it's, you know, it's your pathway, you're in control, and I don't think you've been getting what you deserve or need, frankly. Too much turmoil within the household. Okay, so take care of yourselves. Check out the other reading on my TikTok. It's at 7 Chakras Tarot. If this doesn't resonate, it's not going to call it in from having watched the video. Okay, so please never go and accuse a healthy, you know, partner in a healthy relationship where you have no reason to suspect anything like this. Please don't go and accuse them because you watched a tarot video. these things should already be going on in your life, and then you watch a tarot video and you go, oh my god, that's what's going on with me. Don't have a perfectly, like textbook relationship, watch a tarot reading and go and accuse a healthy partner of cheating or, doing anything like that. That's crazy. Okay, so only if it resonates, give it a like. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it. Okay, and I will see you in the next one.